Sorry I'm late, everybody. I had a work call. But I'm here now. I am live, aren't I? Yes, I am. So I hope you're here for Elmer by David McKee. I used to love this when I was at school. I'm going to very quickly check to see when it was published because I really remember it from my youth. Yes, 1989 it was published. So I would have been 3. So I probably had one of the original copies. Right, let's begin, shall we? Let me just flip this camera. Here we go. Oh no, that's not flipped at all. It's far too much me in this shot. And not enough patchwork elephant. Here we are. Elmer by David McKee. Published when I was 3. Happy birthday, Mia! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mia. Happy birthday to you. Here we go. There once was a herd of elephants. Elephants young, elephants old, elephants tall or fat or thin. Elephants like this, that, or the other. All different, but all happy and all the same colour. All, that is, except Elmer. Elmer was different. Elmer was patchwork. Elmer was yellow and orange and red and pink and blue and green and black and white. Elmer was not elephant colour. It was Elmer who kept the elephants happy. Sometimes he joked with the other elephants. Sometimes they joked with him. But if there was even a little smile, it was usually Elmer who started it. One night, Elmer couldn't sleep for thinking, and the think that he was thinking was that he was tired of being different. Whoever heard of a patchwork elephant, he thought. No wonder they laugh at me. In the morning, before the others were really awake, Elmer slipped quietly away, unnoticed. As he walked through the jungle, Elmer met the other animals. They all said, "Good morning, Elmer." Each time, Elmer smiled and said, "Good morning." After a long walk, Elmer found what he was looking for. A large bush. A large bush covered with berries. A large bush covered with elephant-coloured berries. Elmer caught hold of the bush and shook it so that all the berries fell to the ground. Once the ground was covered in berries, Elmer lay down and rolled over and over, this way and that and back again. Then he picked up bunches of the berries and rubbed himself all over, covering himself with berry juice until there wasn't a sign of any yellow or orange or red or pink or purple or blue or green or black or white. And when he had finished, Elmer looked like any other elephant. After that, Elmer set off back to the herd. On the way, he passed the other animals again. This time, each one said to him, "Good morning, elephant." And each time Elmer smiled and said, "Good morning," pleased that he wasn't recognized. When Elmer finally rejoined the other elephants, they were all standing quietly. None of them noticed Elmer as he worked his way back into the middle of the herd. After a while, Elmer felt that something was wrong, but what? He looked around. Same old jungle, same old bright sky, same old rain cloud that came over from time to time, and lastly, same old elephants. Elmer looked at them. elephants were standing absolutely still. Elmer had never seen them so serious before. The more he looked, the more serious, silent, still standing elephants, the more he wanted to laugh. Finally, he could bear it no longer. He lifted his trunk, and at the top of his voice he shouted, "Boo!" The elephants jumped and fell all ways in surprise. "Oh my gosh and golly," they said, and then saw Elmer, helpless with laughter. "Elmer," they said, "it must be Elmer." Then the other elephants laughed too, as they had never laughed before. As they laughed, the rain cloud burst, and when the rain fell on Elmer, his patchwork started to show again. The elephants still laughed as Elmer was washed back to normal. "Oh, Elmer," gasped an old elephant, "you've played some good jokes, but this has been the biggest laugh of all. It didn't take you long to show your true colours. We must celebrate this day every year," said another. "This will be Elmer's Day. All elephants must decorate themselves, and Elmer will decorate himself elephant colour." That is exactly what the elephants do. On one day a year, they decorate themselves and parade. On that day, if you happen to see an elephant ordinary elephant colour, you will know it must be Elmer. There we are. Isn't it a lovely story? It reminds me a little bit of the carrot and the pea. They're a lovely kind of gentle and about being who you are. And I love that there are some rainbows on that note popping up. I'm going to delve very quickly into the antechamber and see who is housed in there. Joe and Debs, and I don't think I've ever spoken to Debs before. Let's try. And I'm just going to plug my charger in because I'm juice free. Oh, Debs isn't there. What about Tallulah? My name is Tallulah. Love that song. I love Bugsy Malone. Oh, everybody is declining. Joe, you've been in there a while. Go. Oh, he stole my heart.
Didn't call Tallulah.
Oh, hello, Joe.
Hello, my name's not Tallulah. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. Everybody was rejecting my request, so I'm thrilled. I know, it's egregious, isn't it?
How lovely to see you.
May you flip it?
Sorry?
Can I see the whole garden?
Of course you can. Oh, where's the washing? You don't want the washing.
It's lovely.
Broccoli growing in some pots.
It all looks so healthy, and your lawn is immaculate.
My brother did that yesterday.
Very nice.
Yeah, keen gardener.
Been very clement.
Do you have a garden?
I don't, but I have a lovely. I'm going to show you now.
Show me, yeah.
I have a lovely communal garden. We're not allowed in it, but
Oh, it's pretty. Oh, look at the blossom.
And there are long-tailed tits and lots of squirrels, and I hear them. They're quite vociferous. And
yes, we've got, I don't know if you can see, but up the back over there, we've got red kites nesting.
Oh, how spectacular.
And we've got some little wrens over there. Some little wrens.
Oh, how sweet. Oh, well, I am going to bid you farewell now.
Thank you so much for calling.
some of these comments, so, but it was lovely to touch base with you.
You too. And thanks for everything you're doing. You take care of yourself.
That's so dear. Have a lovely evening.
You too, my love.
Very well.
Bye.
Oh, hello from Australia. Gosh, Megan, thank you very much indeed. Who else have we got here? Totty, that's a super name. Oh, whoops. Chelsea. Hello from Canada. My goodness, this is so wonderfully global. Isn't that amazing that in this time where one feels the most remote, we're so interconnected virtually and globally. It's most extraordinary. Oh, thank you, Jimmy Choo. Are you the real Jimmy Choo? Hello from Hull. Do you know, Zoe, I performed The Cat in the Hat at Hull Truck, and it was one of my favorite theaters because the kids were so close and it was wonderfully intimate. Is London a ghost town? Oh, London is such a ghost town. It is indeed, yes. It's quite true. And I'm in quite a quiet little pocket anyway, so it is most extraordinary to see streets that are normally teeming with people bare. Anyway, I must bid you all farewell now because I have to do a little recording for Capital in my bedroom because the soft furnishings swallow the sound, so that's very helpful. But I'm sending you all oodles of love, and I hope on this wonderfully clement evening you have a very restful, enjoyable evening. And bisous.